Hey everybody, welcome to the Conscious Love Show. Whether you are single, you are in a relationship, or you're healing a broken heart, this show is here to inspire you, to remind you how beautiful, lovable, and amazing you truly are, and to give you the practical tools and insights to navigate from wherever you are right now to the loving relationship that you so deeply want to have. My name is Shane Kohler. I'm a certified transformational coach and trainer with over a decade experience helping people release their trauma and open their hearts to love. I've delivered seminars all over the world, coached thousands of people through my online platforms and programs, and every week I'm coming straight to you with the hottest insights and the best teachers around, bringing you powerful resources and profound conversations to heal your relationship with love, dating, and yourself. I'm so grateful you're here, and if it's your first time, welcome. You can count on me to always show up for you with my very best and a commitment to learn and grow myself so I can serve you to my maximum ability. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. I've got some awesome things planned for you today. So without further ado, let's dive in. So Jazz Smith is asking, I'm detaching from a trauma bond, working on regulating my nervous system. Need help with removing the lingering feelings and emotions. Where are these core wounds coming from? Beautiful question, thank you. So you're detaching, you're working on regulating, you want to remove the lingering feelings and emotions. Where are the core wounds coming from? There's a lot here, but the first thing I want to say is that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything you're feeling right now is normal given what you're going through. I would actually encourage you to not try to remove the emotions, to not try to get rid of them. I would actually encourage you to, rather than that, lean into them, embrace them. There's wisdom there. And as you detach from this trauma bond, what's happening is you are being faced with everything that led you to and kept you in the trauma bond in the first place. Right? So there's a whole historical narrative from your childhood, from past relationships, from your whole life up until this point, that one, had you choose that person in the first place, and two, had you stay with that person probably longer than you should have, although I don't know. Maybe it wasn't longer than you should have. I don't know all the details. But there's a whole historical narrative that led you to where you were right now. And what you've done is you've chosen to liberate yourself. Right? You said, I'm cutting these ties. I'm cutting this trauma bond. I'm going to move on without this. You've chosen to liberate yourself. You've chosen to energetically, spiritually, and emotionally level up. And now that you've chosen to do that, you are coming face to face with all the stagnant energy and all the stagnant emotion that kept you in that led you to that in the first place. Now, if you try to just get rid of all the emotion, look, you can push it down, you can force it down, you can strong arm it and move forward. You can do that. But if you do that, all the things that you're feeling right now are going to get stuffed deep down inside your system. You're going to continue carrying it, and it's going to need to express itself in another kind of trauma bond. You're going to recreate the same situation. So this is what separates healing from just powering through. Healing is the willingness to really be with and feel all of this. And what you're talking about is a form of grief. You're not just losing the relationship, you're letting go of the part of yourself that wanted that relationship. You're letting go of the part of yourself that was attracted to that relationship. It feels like death because it is. Part of you is dying, and it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Like the phoenix burns so it can be reborn. Part of you is being burned up so something new can be reborn. And truthfully, that takes time and it doesn't feel good. But what I want to say is that part that doesn't feel good, the pain of what you're going through right now, it's not just about this relationship. That's part of it. But that pain is a pain that's been building maybe since before you even have memory, before you even have language. Maybe throughout your whole childhood, maybe throughout every adult relationship you've had so far. Even up until this moment right now. It's a pain that you've been carrying in your body and you've been trying to control it. You've been trying to mitigate it. You've been trying to soothe it. You've been trying to find it through external validation or through bonds with different people. You've been trying to manage the pain. And now you're at a place where you actually have the opportunity to surrender to it. And surrendering to the pain, and when I say surrender, I mean just opening yourself up, letting it happen, letting yourself feel all of it. Letting yourself be with it for as long as you need to. And in allowing that and giving that space, you start to familiarize yourself with parts of yourself that you've never been in touch with before. And once you do that, you become free. You become truly liberated. Because when you run from those parts of yourself, you run right into a trauma bond. You run right into all the different kinds of pain that you've been trying to escape from. But when you allow yourself to be with it, you create an internal relationship where there's nothing you have to run from anymore. And that's freedom. That's what puts you in a position of having conscious choice rather than being driven by your wounds. So you're asking, where do these wounds come from? They come from your life. Every time you've been hurt, every time you've been disappointed, every time you've been let down, every time you've been rejected, every time someone has left. Like, I don't know all the individual situations, but every single one of those experiences has left an impression. And you don't even necessarily need to name all of them. It might be helpful if you're journaling and you start to acknowledge, I was hurt by this, I was hurt by this, I was hurt by this. That might be helpful. But it's not even necessary. Because whether you name each instance or not, right now you are integrating the energetic impressions that those instances has left in your body. You're integrating the lived emotion and stagnant, stuck energy that those experiences have left in you. And that's all you need to do. Going back to something I said earlier, I mentioned that, I don't feel anything in myself that, like, there's no darkness or shadow part of myself that comes up that I don't meet with love and understanding and compassion. It's just something I've trained myself to do over the years, that nothing in me is bad. Maybe some of it needs to be refined, and I can do that. But nothing in me is bad. And so whatever thought, whatever feeling, whatever need, whatever emotion, whatever comes up inside of me, it's all acceptable. It's all good. And I meet it all with love, understanding, and compassion. And then if something needs to be refined, I work on it. I'm inviting you to do the same with yourself. These feelings that you're having, the pain, it's not something you need to get rid of. It's not something you need to fix. It's not something you need to control. It's not something that's wrong. It's not something that you should have been over already. It's something that needs to be received with love, compassion, warmth, understanding, permission to exist, patience, grace. And as you continue meeting yourself in those ways, the energy will neutralize itself. Actually, what will start to happen is, interspersed with the moments of grief, you'll also have moments of joy. And little by little, the moments of joy will start to outweigh the moments of grief. It's almost like it'll happen when you're not looking. One day you'll turn around and you'll be like, I haven't been grieving in a month now. I didn't even realize it till just now. It transforms on its own when you learn to meet it with love and compassion rather than shame and judgment. So lots of love to you, Jazz. It's a beautiful question. Beautiful question. Just give yourself some patience, give yourself some grace, give yourself some love. This will work itself out, but it's going to take time. How many years did it take for you to get here? Right? It took a long time for you to get here. It's not going to take that long to undo it. It's going to be way shorter, actually. It's going to take way less time to undo it than it did to get here. But it's still going to take some time. And so just be patient, loving, and nurturing with yourself as that process works itself out. And thank you for the question, Jazz. Thank you. Thanks again for checking out the show. Please subscribe on whatever platform you listen to podcasts on the most. And I would love it so much if you leave a review and tell people what you think of us. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram @TheLivingRelationship to connect more closely. And I'm grateful to be supporting you on your journey to love.